First ever goal, West Ham v Spurs, 1st of January 1983, 17 years of age. Dream come true really, because I scored after 25 minutes. That is the goal, the header. People always say, well, you know, what's your favourite goal? That's my favourite goal. The boys of '86. It's my old mate Frank McAvenny. We beat Watford 2-0 in that April of '86, and we was pushing on to have a go to win the league title. I scored the first goal, Frank scored the second goal. We was just at this time just starting to believe that we actually had a chance of winning the league, because unlike Leicester this season, where they've sort of pushed towards the top, you know, they got towards the top now, we was always trailing, we were always behind, playing catch up, lost a lot of fixtures with the bad weather. Ultimately, we never won the league, but myself and Frank, we got 54 goals between us in that one season. This is actually a mixed memory for me, this one, because it was a dream come true for me to play in the FA Cup final, but ultimately I had a terrible game. I didn't play well at all. I think we pretty much just scored. Stuart McCorwood scored to take the game into extra time, but like I say, I look back, we lost the game ultimately 3-2. Ian Rush got a couple of goals, and I didn't play well. Right, this is me and Peter Beardsley. What on earth we are doing, I really don't know. Peter was actually playing for Liverpool at the time. He actually signed, I think about a year later, signed for Everton, and we played up front together for Everton. But at the time, I remember doing the picture, because we literally lived just around the corner from each other. So the picture, from what I can remember, was in a field in between the two houses. So we just put these crash helmets on. But beyond that, I've got no idea why we've got those helmets on. Okay, this is the days of the Fiat Uno Young Player of the Year. I was actually voted in the April of '86. I was voted the PFA Young Player of the Year. And then I was after that, voted the Fiat Uno Young Player of the Year, at which point they actually gave me a Fiat Uno, which, I've got to be honest, I didn't want to drive. So I went down the local car dealer and flogged it, got the money, put it towards something else. That's actually a great picture of me and my old gaffer, Martin O'Neill. When I first arrived at the club, I think it's fair to say we didn't particularly get on that well. And the reason being, I wasn't fit, I wasn't ready for first team football, and in Martin O'Neill's eyes, if you're not ready to play in the first team, you're not of any use. If you're injured or not fit, keep away from me, I'm not interested. When you get in the first team and you start to perform, which I did, and I started banging in a few goals, absolutely loves you, picks you every week, and gives you all the praise in the world. And I had to work hard to develop the understanding with Martin, but I think in the end, he appreciated me, and I certainly appreciated him. Yeah, thanks for this one. My sending off in my second debut for West Ham. I had first spell at the Hammers, went to Everton for 6 years, re-signed for the Hammers back in 1994. Literally just come back to the club, and we're playing against Liverpool at Anfield. Luckily, I was about 10 yards from the tunnel. So if you're going to get sent off at Anfield, do it 10 yards from the tunnel, because I just walked straight down the tunnel. Oh my God. Singing's not one of my things I'm that good at. Dear old Bobby Robson in the front here, we are singing Going All the Way. Now this is just before Euro '88, at which point I got left out of the final squad. England went to the Euros and lost all 3 games. So in terms of going all the way, no, we definitely never went all the way. Some great photos, great memories, all over so quickly. Billy Bonds once said to me, he said, enjoy it, he said, because it'll be over before you can blink. And I was 18 at the time. I said to Billy Bonds, I said, Bill, I've got loads of time. And then all of a sudden I blinked and I was 35 years of age and my career was over. But I had a fantastic time, 20 years as a professional footballer, achieved pretty much everything, apart from scoring for England, achieved everything I wanted to do, and wouldn't change it for the world.